Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye and this is my world. Okay, so you want to date a married man. And I'm going to tell you why this is not a good idea. You see, ladies, sometimes married men, they just get bored. They get bored with their wives. And so they figure that they'll go out and find maybe a mistress or maybe just a hookup. Maybe just a hookup. That's all it is. You see, now you're on that end of where the man approaches you and he lets you know that he's married. Okay, but he convinces you that you can still have a relationship with him because, he's having trouble with his wife, or they don't sleep together. They don't even share the same room, all that nonsense. Number one, don't believe it. He's going home to his wife as usual. Okay. But here you are on the other end, believing what this married man is telling you. Number one, it's not a good idea for you to get involved with him because you may start developing feelings for him. And the only reason he is with you is for sex. But because we women are emotional creatures, when we engage in sex, our heart gets involved. Because we are emotional creatures, when we get involved in a sexual experience, our emotions and our hearts get involved. Now, men can have sex with women that they don't care anything about. It doesn't mean anything to them. Their heart's not involved in it. Their emotions are not involved in it. It's just sex. But the women are the ones that get hurt in situations like this on both ends. The wife, she'll get hurt when she finds out. And the woman, the third party who's cheating with the man, she'll get hurt. She'll get hurt when he decides that he's going back home to his wife and he's not going to deal with her anymore. It doesn't work out. It doesn't. It's a bad idea for a woman to get involved with a married man, whether if he's married or separated, he's still married. It's a bad idea. He's still in a committed relationship, and you just a side chick. That's all you are, and that's all you'll ever be. He's just with you. He's just with you to help him cope with whatever he's going through at home. Whether he's had some difficulties at home or whether he's just bored. You just a filler. That's all. You don't have his heart. And even in some cases where the wife, now this is how it happens. The wife finds out that the man is cheating and she divorces him. Okay. Now he figures, well, he might as well go on and be with the girlfriend. Most times those relationships don't work. Those relationships do not work most times. It's just a rebound relationship. And it was nothing, the foundation was weak in the first place because the foundation was built on deception. on deception. Because you and this man were deceiving his family. His family. And guess what? You and him will receive karma because of that. See, whatever you do in life is returned to you. You know, you've heard that saying, you reap what you sow. It's true. It's fair, and you continue to do it. You continue, whatever you do in life will come back to you. So if you're out here cheating with a married man, what makes you think that your life is going to be wonderful? Number one, even if you get the man, he's going to cheat on you the same way, because he is a cheater. He is a cheater. And you need to protect yourself. You do not need to get wrapped up in that sort of deception, because it's going to bounce back and hurt you and him. But I'm talking about you. I'm going to help you to save yourself. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm speaking from experience again, because I've dated married men. It's a dead end. It's a dead end. Now, of course, I'm going to be honest with you, as I always am. I dated married men when I was raising my boys. And I'll tell you why. It was intentional. It was intentional. I was a young woman, younger, a younger woman, and I dated married men because I really didn't want another man to come raise my kids. So I wasn't looking to marry anybody else. I was just looking for a date now and then. So I dated a married man because I knew he was going to have to go home to his wife. He could not stay around there with me. He had to go home. Okay? So the benefit that I got from that, I got to go out now and then, and that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. And I wanted to go out with a male companion. And the married man presented himself. He wasn't a problem to me or to my life. But guess what? It became a problem to his life. It became a problem to his life. And guess what? I paid a price for that. I paid a price for dealing with the married man. The karma came back on me to pay that price for doing that, because that was deceptive. I was deceiving his family with him. See, the thing about with this universe, what I'm trying to get you to understand, nothing is hidden. Nothing is hidden. When you do these things, you're going to pay for it. You know, when you're dating a married man, it's not the right thing to do. You already know it's not the right thing to do. Nobody has to tell you that. Nobody has to catch you. You know it's not right. And the universe is going to make you pay for that, one way or the other. You could end up marrying somebody else, and he cheats on you with another woman. You see, whatever. The universe is all about balance. It's all about balance. The positive and the negative. You can't do anything in life that's negative and thinking that you're going to get away with it. It's got to balance out. Now, the other side of dating the married man is that you fall in love with him. You fall in love with the married man. And, I'm going to say you fall in love with him is probably a false love because many times the married man, you don't really know him. You don't know him like his family knows him. Now, unless you've known this man years and years and years and years, if you haven't, you probably don't know him like his family knows him. And you may never know him that way. He just presents this romantic partner for you when he shows up to have sex with you. And that's why he's showing up. That's the relationship of you and the married man. It's all about sex. It's strictly about sex. He is not trying to build a life with you. He's already got a life with his family. And for some reason or another, he wants to have his cake and he wants to eat it too. That's where you come in. It's a lot of men out here because they have sex on the brain all the time. They like a variety if they can get it. They're not going to say no to that. You see, it's very few men out here who have that kind of integrity that they will never cheat. Let's say that. It's some men out there that won't cheat. It is some men out there that won't cheat. But it's too many of them out there that will. And ladies, see, you have the power of this. If you refuse to be a man's side piece, guess what? He has to go home to his wife and stay there. If no woman will cheat with him, guess what? He has to go home to stay with his wife. He'll be forced to go home and try to make it work at home. And that's what men need to do. They need to be able to be forced to stay home and make it work with their families. But women, when we do this, what are we thinking? When you open yourself up, when you give your precious treasure to a married man, what are you thinking? Are you just thinking, it's fun? I know you're not thinking of a future. There's no future in it. He's always going to look at you like the side piece. He's never going to look at you like number one. You always going to be the side piece to him in his mind. And even if he ends up with you, he's going to do you the same way. Because he don't value you. He does not value you. Your value has gone down because you have disrespected yourself by giving yourself to a married man. A man that's already committed. Now, this happens a lot because there's a shortage of men, of available men. Now, let's look at that. Let's look at that. Women, after high school, and especially if you happen to go to college or whatever, after that, a lot of young people will get married around graduate college or whatever. But today, I understand that women are waiting longer. They're concentrating on their careers, which is a good thing, and waiting longer before they get married. You see, or even think about getting married. I think that's a wonderful thing. But in the meantime, don't waste your time with a married man. You understand? Because even if you're never caught with the married man, the universe is going to make you pay for that because it's wrong. Even if you never get caught, you're never going to find happiness in that because it's deceptive. You cannot find happiness when you're in that kind of energy. That's a low vibrational energy. Low vibrational energy. There's no happiness there. You'll be better off to find happiness inside yourself. Inside, even if you're dating a married man, look at it. He can't be with you all the time. And even when the holidays come up, Christmas, Easter, whatever the other holidays are that you celebrate, whatever, he can't be there because he's got to be home with his family. Now this is what the married men do, because I told you I dated them. I know what they do. He'll come and take care of you the day before the holiday. Okay? He'll come, if it's a gift holiday, he'll come and bring you your gift and to take you out to dinner, whatever. And then he'll be with his family on the holiday. You see? Now, for some women, this works. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to judge you. But I'm here to caution ladies who don't know how this works. That's what I'm here. To caution ladies who may find yourself dating a married man and you don't know how it works. You're just blindly going into it, blind. Listen, lady, don't put your heart in it. His heart's not in it. He's only with you for sex. That's it. He's already got a commitment. He's already got a relationship. You see? And he's coming to tell you what a bad sex life he has. And, the wife don't sleep with him. All of them tell you that. The wife don't sleep with me no more. And we hardly talk. We don't get along. As a matter of fact, we don't even sleep in the same bed. Men have been telling that lie for centuries to get you involved with them. And so now you feel sorry. You feel like there's an end because he's in an unhappy marriage. So you feel like you can slip right in there and maybe you'll be the next Mrs. whatever. You don't even want to be the next. I tell you why. Because whatever he's doing with this wife, he's going to do it with the second wife and the third wife. You understand? He's already showing you who he is by approaching you. You don't want that. Why would you want that? Now, I understand that there are women who date married men just for the benefit. For the benefit. Now, when I'll admit, when I dated married men, it was for the benefit. I was not looking to marry anybody. I was glad they were married. I was glad they were married. I was younger and I was not spiritual. This was the life that I lived, that I learned to live when I was raising my boys on my own. That's right. But I never looked for a future in the married men. That wasn't a point. I just enjoyed them when I saw them and let it go. And the rest of the times, I lived my life and raised my boys. There are too many women out there who will get involved with a married man thinking that you can give him all that good sex and everything that he tells you that he's not getting from his wife. You think that you can give it to him and then you can capture him. And he'll marry you and give you everything he's given his wife. Many times, women, you don't know how he's treating his wife. You don't know how he is when he's at home with his family. He could be abusive. He could be home beating up his family. You don't know. You only see him when he's, you understand, when he's ready to see you. You don't know him. You don't know him. And this is what I realized when I was dating Mary. I didn't know him. I did not know them. Not personally. They were just friends with benefits. That's all. Friends with benefits. That's all. Now, if you go into a situation and you're okay with that, protect yourself, please. Please protect yourself. And don't just flit around with everybody either, because you're picking up all these negative energies along the way. But a lot of married men, most of them, they'll deal with one side chick because they can't afford a lot of them. A lot of them can't. They're going to have to do something for the side chick to stay with them, and it's going to cost them something. And many of them can't afford but one. But many of them want that one. They want that one. But women, they don't value you. Your side chick, you just for sex. That's all you did. You're just there for sex. That's it. That's it. And I'm telling you, you don't want a man who cheats on his wife. What do you want him for? What makes you think that he won't do the same thing on you? What makes you think that? You have stepped in with this man to disrespect his family. You are disrespecting his family by doing this. Yeah, he's got guilt, but you got just as much guilt because you're the one that opened up to him. He ain't forced you. You are the one that said yes and opened up to him. So yeah, ladies, you can bear the blame, and the universe will make sure you pay for it too. You can't get away with that. I don't know why people in this life think that they can do all sorts of things that hurt and destroy other people, and then they just skip off into the sunset with a good life and happiness and abundance. No. What you reap is what you're going to sow. I said that wrong. What you sow is what you're going to, is what you reap. You reap what you sow. I know I had that wrong. You reap what you sow. And that is so important. And when you're living your life, remember those things. Don't just go out and just do things because they feel good, thinking that, nobody found out, so nobody knows. Listen, everything you do in this life, you think it, you do it. It's written. It is written. When, those of you who are religious, and they tell you that, when you pass away, go to the next life, they got this big book, and then they read in the book and look in your life and all of that. Well, it may not be like that, but it is written. Everything you do and think and say, In this life, it is written, and you will stand accountable for it. That's right. That's why you don't go out here just willy-nilly doing whatever pops into your mind. Think about it. Think about it. Listen, don't allow a married man to drag you into his despair. Send him back home to work it out with his family. And if he can't make it with his family, and he decides that he needs to leave his family, and he's free, you still need to give him some time to get over those wounds that occurred in the marriage. You can't just pick them up there. You can't just be a rebound. You can't just be a rebound. And you cannot save a person from a bad marriage. So don't think, oh, well, he's in a bad marriage and we're happy together and all that. And now you are flaunting around town in front of his family and friends like you the wife. That's wrong. That's wrong. And you will pay. You'll pay for that. That's right. That's right. Because somebody is hurt from your actions. You understand? Somebody is and was hurt by your actions, and that's why you will pay for it. That's why you pay. People, this is real. This is very real. Married men cheat because they can with you. They can't cheat if you say no. They can't cheat if you say, they can't cheat with you. Now, let me step back a little bit. Because in today's society, these men are finding other outlets to cheat with other than with women. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. But this video is about women, you cheating with a married man. That's what we're talking about here. I advise you not to do it. It's a dead end. It's a dead end. And if you don't get your feelings hurt, you're going to lose something. You are going to pay for it, one way or the other. Ladies, I hope that you understand this. This is all spiritual. It's spiritual. And certain things in the spiritual universe, you cannot get away from. You cannot get away from. These things happen whether you want them to happen or not. But you can protect yourself from these things not happening to you. All you got to do is do the right thing. Do the right thing. Send these married men back home to their wives. Don't get involved with them. You'll waste your whole life messing with a married man that's never going to be no more to you than a friend with benefits. That's it. That's all it's ever going to be. Now, I'm talking to you this way, thinking that you might want more than that. You might want more than that. But if you don't, and it works for you, what I'm going to say is still protect yourself. Don't let your heart get involved in it. But just know that everything that you gain from that relationship, you may lose it. When that karma wheel comes back around to reward you for whatever you've done, whatever you put out in the universe, you see, when it comes back around, it's going to pay you for your works. So if your works are deceptive and somebody has gotten hurt, guess what? You're going to reap it because that's what you sowed. So, ladies, I'm going to end it here. And I hope that you understood this message. This is something that I want you to understand, because when I was dating married men, I was just looking for the benefit of it. I told you I wasn't spiritual then. And I'm telling you this because I paid for that. The universe came back and I paid for that. That's right. That's what I'm telling you. And when it comes back, it's hard. It's hard. And all of those things that I accumulated by being with the married man or what, I lost it all and had to start all over again. I lost it all. The universe came and turned that wheel, and I had to pay. You don't know how it's coming to you. You don't know when it's going to happen to you. That's why you got to stay positive. So only good things. You only sow good seeds, only good things will grow. That's what it's all about, ladies. So I'm really going to end it here now. But I want to thank you so much in supporting this channel. And thank you for your comments. I enjoy reading them, and I'm really telling you, you are really dropping some gems. So keep them coming. I wish you all well and much happiness. Much happiness. Take care of yourself, ladies. And I hope to see you next time.